Thank you for listening to my daddy's podcast. Please subscribe to our channel.
All I gotta say is, who that?
What's going on, Who That Nation? It is the co-host, your favorite moderator, chosen of the State of the Saints podcast. Man, I know y'all not expecting the other handsome brother, but you get the bald brother with the beard right now. How y'all doing, man? State of the Saints podcast, man. Want to welcome everybody in. Welcome all y'all to come in, giving our final thoughts and see what y'all got to say about it, man. Had a time to watch the game on yesterday and just sit back and let it all soak in, man. Them Dirty Birds got us. We're gonna let them have a moment. Who That Nation, we just need to realize that this team is what it is. There's nothing else that we can say about it. No more excuses need to be made. No more what you want to call it. No more surprises. So no more excuses, no more surprises. So we know what it is, man. We know what it is. So first off, man, I want to thank everybody for coming in, wherever you may be watching, whatever you may be doing. Thank you for taking your time out to listen to your boy Chosen, man. Filling in for TJ. TJ is out doing some things and on vacation and enjoying himself, and give him a little R&R time and stuff with the fam. So I'm glad and grateful for to be filling in for him, and I know y'all gonna help me do a good job, man. I don't plan on taking his spot, but I'm gonna fill in for my man, and we're gonna do it real good, y'all. So I'm gonna need y'all with me. So right by now, I see y'all coming in the chat, and I just want to welcome y'all in. Welcome y'all in. What's going on, Jerry? What's going on, Greg? What's going on, Jamal? But yeah, man. So these Saints, y'all, they lost to the Falcons on yesterday by a score of 24-10. The Saints basically was pretty much outplayed this entire game from the beginning of the snap. Terrible coaching again, scared coaching, simple mistakes, undisciplined acts, man, poor execution, going down to the red zone on multiple occasions, and we just not coming away with no points. Blake Group is still missing kicks, pivotal kicks that we need, man, and it's just not what we want to be, bro. But it sounds like a broken record, Who That Nation, me saying the same thing over and over, and TJ had been explaining to us all season, and you can see for yourself as if you watch the Saints, man, if you've been watching these games, and God be with you this year. But it seemed like it's the same old song and dance, man. It's the same old thing. It's the same old two-step, missed kicks, struggling in the red zone, scared coaching. I'm going to say that again, man. Missed kicks, scared coaching, soft coaching, and struggling in the red zone, man. We can't come away with points. We get down there, and we forget how to play football. But shout out to Atlanta Falcons, man. They did their thing on yesterday, was most deserving of the win. They was the better team. They came prepared. They came locked in, loaded, and they came in New Orleans and put belts to ass. I just got to say it like that. They came and put belts to ass. So where we go from here, Who That Nation? Look, all you can hope for is this team figure it out along the way. The front office is not going to help us out right now. We know what's going on and where they stand on things. We know what this team is already. We know where the leadership stands. We know where the fans stand. And we just all know what it is already. There's nothing we could try to make up, excuse. We're heading into week 10, I want to say. And it already is what it is, man. It already is what it is. The Saints have got to figure this thing out in the offseason. They have got to figure it out in the offseason, because this is not gonna work. We can't continue going forward playing like this, and we can't move forward thinking we're gonna go to a Super Bowl or go to the playoffs with this type of energy. You know what I'm saying? With this type of mess, this issue, man, is crazy. And I'm not saying that because we lost to the Falcons, man. We've been dealing with this for the past couple of years and all season. It ain't just the Falcons why I'm saying this. It's because we've been having a problem since Sean Payton left with this team being consistent and putting people in place and doing the right thing. But before I go any further, man, I want to also make sure that I mention the fine people at my bookie. My bookie app, man, I want to make sure everybody understand you can bet. And if you want to bet up to $500 with a buy-in option, make sure you use promo code Saints. My bookie, ladies and gentlemen, you can bet and use it on any NFL team, no matter if it's the Saints, the Raiders, the Jets, the Cowboys, the Philadelphia Eagles, any team you want, man. So make sure that you use my bookie and use promo code Saints to get that $500 buy-in option, man. So, who that nation? I don't know. I'm all out of words. I don't know what else this team could do. Um, I'm starting to see a pattern, man, with these players and these coaches. Seem like the front office has a certain type of guys that they want to have come in. They bringing in these soft coaches. They bringing in these predetermined guys. These guys that just don't know what they want to do, and they have game plans, and their game plans is not lining up to what the Who That Nation wants, man. These players, I feel like they just out there. They want to try to play for one another. They just playing for basically self-respect and playing for a paycheck. I don't see that these guys are actually stepping up to because they feel like they're going to win anything. But I mean, I feel like these guys are going to also go out there and give it their all because at the same time, these are professionals. These are grown men. They got to feed their family. But if we're looking for them to give us anything more than that, I'm sorry, Who That Nation, we're looking at the wrong thing. We're not watching the same games. These guys here are just basically out here. Like, what are you fighting for at this time? What are you playing for? You're not going to the playoffs. A Super Bowl is nowhere in reach. That window been closed, even though they tried to fool you and I into thinking that window was slowly closing. Man, that window been gone. That window been gone. It was gone when they didn't put find a replacement for Drew Brees. It was gone when you didn't try to find a competent coach for Sean Payton. It was gone when you didn't hit on these draft picks. It was gone when you didn't fire players that need to be fire personnel that need to be fired. When you're not benching guys that's missing kicks. When you're not benching guys that's missing catches. When you do things like that, you can't expect the Super Bowl window to be open. What window? You don't even have a damn window at this point. So how you gonna say it's not closing? You don't even have a window. You ain't got a house. You're homeless. So that's why I stand on that, man. But we know what it is. I'm gonna read some of the comments, bro, and I'm gonna see what y'all got to say about it, man, because I don't have too much to say. So let's see. My boy Jerry say Chosen filling in. You already know, bro. Let's see. Cobra say still Who That. Yeah, man, don't get it twisted. We still Who That over here, ladies and gentlemen. We still Who That Nation. Slim South say facts. Chosen coaching was, yeah, man. Coaching was real bad. Coaching was real bad, and we got to do something about that because it's starting to be a pattern. It's starting to be a pattern. Hold on 1 second, Who That Nation. 1 second. Sorry about that. Who That Nation had to check someone in. But like I was saying, man, we'll get back to these things. The coaching was bad. Coaching was bad. Soft play. Soft play. It got to get better. Like I said, I'm starting to realize a pattern, man, with these coaches that these front office bringing in. It seems like they're bringing in predetermined guys that just want to be okay with being here and starting, no accountability being held. Guys that I feel Mickey Loomis is okay with running and having the upper hand over. And that's a no-no, man. We need to start holding guys accountable from front office to players, but it starts at the top. It starts at the top. If you don't have the right leadership in front office, you can't expect the players to follow suit if these people in the higher positions is not doing the same thing, man. So we gotta fix that. Gregory Sam say, "What's up? I'm sick of this team, the GM and the owner. We need somebody with some money to step in and get them out the front office for real, just like the Commanders did." And the crazy part about it is, it's not the money. The Saints will spend money. It's what we spending money on. You see what I'm saying? Tom Benson started opening up the checkbook right before he passed. So we don't have a problem with spending money. That is not our problem. Who That Nation? Spending money is not our problem. It's what we spending our money on. That's the problem. We know them boys to spend some money. It's just what they spending money on. What's up, Chosen? Hold it down. What's up, Dookie? You already know, man. Holding it down for my man TJ, man. Like I said, I'm not TJ, but I'm gonna do the best I could. Bruce Miller say, ignorant coaching, I see. Yeah, man, real ignorant. These guys don't know what they're doing, and they act like they don't know what they're doing, bro. I'm starting to see why we even bring them in at this point. Falcon fans back to delusional, so that would be fun next week. Hey, man, I'm not going to hate on the Falcons, bro. The Falcons did what they were supposed to do, so they got the right to talk smack, because if his shoe was on the other foot, we'll be doing their thing. So, hey, they got it today. No offensive points. Yeah, man. Offensively, Tyler Shuck looked good. Tyler Shuck looked damn good. Chris Olave looked good, and I can't believe I'm about to say this. That man, Juwan Johnson, looked good, bro. And y'all know I've been critical of Juwan Johnson all season, and rightfully so. So don't look at me like that. But I've been doing this whole bit on Juwan Johnson, man, that he's been up and down all season. But on yesterday, man, he played good. And like we were talking about on the show yesterday, man, I'm starting to wonder if that's the connection with Tyler Shuck and Juwan Johnson, bro, to see if that's really the reason why he's actually progressing the way he's progressing and been playing consistent, making the tough catches and going out there and being productive. I didn't really see too much of that when Spencer Rattler was in there. Not saying that's any fault of his, or Spencer Rattler I'm talking, but I mean, Juwan Johnson has been inconsistent, but since Tyler Shuck has been behind center, man, he's been doing his thing. So shout out to them boys, man. I can't say too much about the offense because Tyler Shuck was also the leading rusher. That's not good when you got Kamara in the backfield and Devin Neal and these other guys, man, and you got Taysom Hill running up the middle. Everybody and their mama know what he's finna do using that same old quarterback power. You got to go back to using Taysom Hill, man. Spread them out. Put him in the scat back position, man. Put him in a Z. Sometimes put him in a slot. Remember how we used to use Taysom Hill? Line him up everywhere. We ain't know what to do with him, and then still have him as a quarterback actually throwing the ball, not just running a quarterback power run. Nah, man, we need to go back to what made these guys the reason we fell in love with them. That's what needs to happen. Let's see. I'm gonna scroll up. Shouts out to Young Nola. Slim South says Ruiz still can't block. Man, at this point, Ruiz is what he is, man. You gotta, if the team not gonna do nothing about it, at least use this man to the strengths and his weaknesses, which I'm starting to see more weaknesses than strength. But yeah, man, I'm out on Ruiz. He can go too in the offseason, along with Blake Grupe and some other people. Young Nola giving a shout out to Slim, saying, what's up, Young Nola? My boy been a fan since a long time. I came right after Young Nola, y'all. Young Nola said, I know Jerry in here. Oh, man, you know Jerry in here. Blue Skid say, good afternoon. Who That Nation? What's going on, Skid? Yeah, I just want to acknowledge everybody like I could, man. And like I said, I just want to get my final thoughts on it. Ain't really too much I can say. We saw the game. If you didn't saw the game, you didn't miss nothing. All you saw was why the Saints is 2-9, what they've been showing you all season. Good defense, though. I don't know if I spoke on the defense, but I'm kind of all over the place. But y'all know me, man. I'm on my own podcast. It's unscripted. I don't follow no guidelines and no script. So we gon' you know how the show going to stay with the Saints, man. We take it and we go. We roll with it, how I roll with it. I'm just here presenting to y'all. But yeah, man, the defense stepped up. The defense played pretty good, and the defense did what they were supposed to do to keep us in this game. Unfortunately, the offense, they just couldn't capitalize. The offense is the offense lately, bro, as of late, has been the reason why the Saints have not been able to get it done. They struggle in the red zone, moving the chains, not executing, giving up plays, false starts, and just doing just stupid stuff, bro, to just hold us back, set us back behind the eight ball, man. We can't do that. We got to play disciplinary football, man. We got to play disciplinary football. And it starts with coaching. It starts with the coaching. Everything I'm telling y'all right now, everything that I ever said, it always starts with the coaching. It starts up top. If you ain't got the right people in place coaching up top, it's not going to work, man. It's not going to work. Not getting into the end zone, not a good game. It's not. You was in the end zone, I want to say 3 or 4 times, and you only came away, and you only came, in red zone, I mean, and you only came away with 6 points total. 6 points total. And on one of those occasions, a 4th and 1, I don't know what the hell that was. Man, why is we still, and early in the game, I want to say in the first quarter, I was so mad, y'all. At 4th and 1, we punted. Why are we still punting at this point, bro? We are 2-9. We're down. We're not winning nothing. We're not going nowhere. Put a spark. Put a spark. Let these guys know you believe in them. You at home. You in the dome. You know what I'm saying? If the crowd is going crazy, it's getting loud. We playing the Dirty Birds, y'all. Y'all know what this is. We playing the Dirty Birds. Throw everything but the kitchen sink at them. It's 4th and 1. Go for it. You can't get a yard. But I see why. You can't get a yard. Your kicker can't kick. You can't get a yard, and your coach is scary as hell. That's a recipe for disaster. How you gonna win with that? Somebody let me know how you gonna win with that. The Saints are finally trying out kickers now. Oh, word? They need to. I haven't checked in on that yet, but they need to. They need to. Saints games not going to get televised if tickets don't sell like they did in the 1980s. Yeah, man, that's the way. That's the only way I see this going. They're gonna have to hit them where it hurt, in the pockets. They're not gonna listen to platforms and us just ranting and saying what I feel. I'm just a bald head dude with a beard giving his opinion. But I bet you if this bald head dude with this beard stop giving y'all his hard-earned green, then maybe y'all start listening. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing these corporations understand. They understand that mighty dollar. You can do this all day. This talk, though. This talk way louder. I'm going to scroll down, y'all, because I know I'm behind. But it's all good. What's up, Dalton? Let's see. Smith said Kellen Moore need an X money button on his play sheet. Yeah, he do. Because it seemed like Nick Sirianni was his X man button. Justin Tucker, a Saint. For real? I ain't get those news. Let's see. Shuck did enough for us to win. He didn't sub himself out on the 1 yard line multiple times. Yeah, man. I ain't got no problem with the way Tyler Shuck played on yesterday. Tyler Shuck played well enough to win this game. They let Tyler Shuck down. They let him down. They let him down. They let him down. How does Cesar Ruiz still have a job? Dude can't block my grandmother. Man, dude couldn't block a phone number with star 67, bro. Dude can't block. I'm getting sick and tired of Shuck gets all the blame. It's not his fault. Who blaming Tyler Shuck? They can get the hell on out too. I'm not blaming them on yesterday. Let me ask you this. Tyler Shuck is still a rookie. I don't care if he did play 7 years in college and saw all these defenses. This is the NFL, people. This is the NFL. Faster, stronger, more tempo, more schemes. Defenses are paid millions of dollars to disguise the defense so that quarterback can't execute a play. You see what I'm saying? It hit a little different in the NFL, whether we want to believe it or not. It hit a little different in the NFL. Tyler Shuck did what Tyler Shuck was supposed to do to win the game. I don't care if it's against the Falcons. I don't care how he did it. He played well enough on yesterday to get a win, and the Saints ain't get a win. I'm tired of the lazy journalism, bro. I'm tired of the lazy analysts and the clickbait and the hot topic button, bro. I'm sick of it, man, and the hot takes. Tyler Shuck played well enough on yesterday to win. They just didn't get it done. They just didn't get it done, man. And if you want to be honest, everybody deserves a little bit of that blame pie going around. Me personally, it starts with coaching. You can't be scared to coach, man. You can't be scared to coach. When we bring you in to do a job and to put these players in position to be successful, and you're not even doing that. If you want to blame somebody, start there with the coach. Let's see. Smitty say, "Yeah, bro, Tucker got a tryout today." Okay, well, hopefully they sign him, and Blake Griffin could catch his ride back. The same ride that Justin Tucker got to get here, he can go and swap that out with Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin can go and clean out his locker, and he can go on back. Because that's ridiculous. You got one job in practice. What the hell do you do in practice all week? You got one job. When you're in the meetings, you got one job. Kick the damn ball. Kick it between the uprights. I don't know what you be doing at practice, groupie. I'm not. I love you, brother, but I don't love you as the kicker on my football team, bro. Get his ass out of here. I hate Ruiz pick since we drafted him while we just had center name Eric McCoy. Man, that's because when we drafted him with hopes that he could be that versatile lineman. You know what I'm saying? And to play that center position along with that guard position. If you realize at the time, Sean Payton liked those versatile guys. And they always said they would like to get them linemen that could play in and out just in case a guy go down, they could just plug and play. But the problem is you plug in Cesar Ruiz anywhere, the boy can't play. So that's what that is. It wasn't a bad decision to draft him because we had Eric McCoy. I like that idea. I like the idea of versatility. It's just that he's incompetent. Talking Cesar Ruiz, he's just incompetent. I know I'm all over the place with these comments, but y'all gonna bear with me. I watched the Falcons tee off on the middle of the Saints offensive line, and the line could not figure out how to close the hole in the middle of the O-line. And what they go back to? Preparation, right? Coaching, right? Everything y'all saying going right back to coaching, getting these guys prepared. And not to mention that these guys came in missing their targets, and they dominated the game like that. So only imagine if they would have been there. I can only imagine. My boy Lazy Dave say run game kills a team. Yeah, you wait on that defense, and we all know what that run game opened up that play action, and now you gotta keep the defense honest. So guess what? That run. Now the defense gotta account for the run. And next thing you know, that opened up the down the field threats. And once that happened, lights off. Trust me, we should know teams been doing that to us all season. They run the ball, they get a good run going on against the Saints, and next thing you know, that play action open up, and next thing you know, here come that deep ball. And all you see is the back of the Saints jerseys. And not in a good way. Smitty said he don't need a ride. Let him catch the RT. Hey, bro, I don't care how he get out. He ain't got to go home, but he got to get the hell out of here. I don't care how he get out. He can take a bike. He can walk. He can ride the magic carpet. Let's see. Kiki off say horrible play calling, especially red zone too. Red zone too predictable. Shake my head. I'm not using players to play their best abilities. Not using players to their best abilities. Is what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's coaching. Excuse me. Yeah, it's coaching, man. It all goes down with coaching. I don't kill him more. I'm sorry. I said it since the beginning of the season. Like, we need to stop acting like we brought this guy in like he was on our buddy list anyway. He was never the reason why we were supposed to I mean, he's not the guy we've been looking for. He's not who we've been looking for. He just so happened to become available, and he was tied to a Super Bowl winning team with Nick Sirianni and Blake, not Blake, and Saquon Barkley. Saints fans, stop crying about a bad team. No run game will kill any team. Yeah, you gotta have a run game in this league. I'm sorry, you got to, especially with a rookie quarterback. You know, you got to help him out with a run game and a good defense. We've been saying it for years. How many times we got to put it out there? You need a run game followed by a good defense to help these young quarterbacks. And not just a young quarterback, any quarterback. It's the ultimate team game. Everybody got to do their job. Young Noah said, who you want in the draft, bro? Man, listen. I feel like I was gonna go quarterback, but I see you can win with Tyler Shuck. You can win some games with Tyler Shuck. Tyler Shuck is a good enough quarterback in this league to win some games if you put the pieces around him like they do Brock Purdy, the Brock Purdy type of quarterbacks. You can win with Tyler Shuck, man. Tyler Shuck makes some plays, but if you're asking me about the draft, I would say I'd go wide receiver, tight end, and running back. I would start with all three of my playmakers on offense first because I feel this defense is already good enough to hold it down until we get some more complementary defensive pieces. At least in the last couple of years, we drafted guys like Brazil and Kool-Aid and you know, Alante. Then you got Stutzman. You know, you got guys that can get you through until they come along. Who on offense is as complimentary as that we drafted like we did on defense? Where is our Brian Brzee on offense that we drafted? Where is our Stutzman on offense? Minus the two offensive linemen. Not Banks and not Fuaga. I'm talking about playmaker-wise. We have no playmakers. Our last playmaker was Shaheed that we just got rid of, and he went undrafted. When have we drafted a competent skill position on offense that we still have today within the last couple of years? We don't have them. Keandre Miller's supposed to work out, but he's been prone to his injuries. You know what I'm saying? What happened with A.T. Perry? They got rid of him. So the guys that you think you could find a light in the bottle in the you can't. They gone, bro. So I feel like we need to hit on offense. Defense seems like we get it right on defense for better or for worse, but we need to hit on offense, bro. Let's see. I'm gonna scroll down. I know I'm behind. Smitty say, "Boy, I wish we can get a coach in the draft." You ain't lying. I'll take the offensive coordinator over there at Ohio State, but maybe I'm being biased. Let's see. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. If you enjoy the channel, you enjoy the content, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Let's see. I don't know why my comments went away. Oh, okay. Here we go. Let's see. We've had at least 4 years of the worst offensive line play in the league. It's not just coaching, it's bad players, and we know Mickey is responsible for players. Man, Mickey know what he's doing. But guess what? Who gonna hold Mickey accountable? Nobody. Nobody gonna hold Mickey Loomis accountable because he has nothing to worry about. Y'all know what type of position he holds. Y'all know what type of power he holds with the Saints. With him and Gail, they like this. She just came out last week and said it would be ridiculous to get rid of this man. Ridiculous. And as ridiculous as that sound, Miss Benson, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. Respectfully. Would you draft Love from Notre Dame? If he's available. If he's available. Let's see. I think Shuck deserves another chance. He just needs to play full-time quarterback enough, putting Taysom in the quarterback role. Man, let me reread this right before I get my. I think Shuck deserves another chance. He just needs to play full-time quarterback enough, putting Taysom in the quarterback role. Shuck is okay. Like I said, I don't have no problem with the way Shuck played. Shuck did what he was supposed to do. We're not using Taysom right. We're not using Kamara right. We haven't had a perfect screen pass since 2 weeks ago. And you know how long it's been since we seen that? These coaching staffs, they just not doing it right, bro. They just not doing it right. We definitely in the freaking twilight zone right now. Don't it feel like it? We're a long way from the chopper style. We're a long way from the top of style. Jordan Tyson would be a good choice. Absolutely, he'd be a good choice. If he's available. I can see us getting, if that was the case, I can see us getting him because the Titans will have, as right now, the Titans got the number 1 pick, right? They might go edge rusher. And then who next? If I can see it landing up to getting us. I can see it landing up. Somebody say, nah, you right, Chosen. I always wanted a Brown hardline from Ohio State. I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm talking about. You be watching them Buckeyes. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, they having a conversation. Come on, man. I can't talk bad about anyone. You saw what happened to me. I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm going to get up out y'all mix. I'm going to get up out y'all Kool-Aid McKinstry. I'm going to get up out that. Let's see. Get Loomis a new admin position. Being in the will doesn't mean he has to remain where he is. Yes, it does. If it's in writing. But I see what you're saying, though. You mean like in that position. I don't know. All I know is that Will states that man is got the final say. And when you have the final say, that position overthrown a lot of positions outside of Miss other than Miss Gale. So the man hold a lot of weight. So what you gonna do with him? And I look at it like this: you gotta fear this. I wouldn't be surprised who the nation if this happened. You get Mickey Loomis out the way, or you demote him, or he stepped down, or however you want to dress it up and call it. The next person you bring in, who's to say he's not gonna be one of his, little shoulder rubbing buddies? So his philosophy is still being taught through that person. We still screwed. We need to get away from his mindset, period. We don't need no good old boys. We don't need none, man. We need a new philosophy starting at the top, not just with the coach. We need a new philosophy starting at the top. It starts at the top. It starts at the top, people. What Gail Benson doesn't realize is that Sean Payton was the one telling Mickey who to draft and pick up. And now that Mickey is on his own, he's been selecting trash. Thank you. I've been saying it. Which goes to my, I had told TJ about this. I don't know if he ever had a chance to check it out. But Y'all know that Milli Vanilli, that girl, you know it's true. I did a parody version for it that I'm supposed to come out with. It's saying, Gail, you know it's true. Basically saying, Gail, you know it's true that Sean Payton and Drew Brees was the one running his team. Because it damn sure when Mickey Loomis. And you're starting to see it. It wasn't him. It was not Mickey Loomis. It's starting to read his ugly head. If Mickey Loomis was the reason what happened back in 2006, which he was, he got lucky, like we always said. The man got hot. Okay, even a broke clock right twice a day. He got it right. But he has not been able to duplicate that or the 2017 draft since then. And what is the common denominator with that? Sean Payton. Now, I give you bringing in Sean and Drew. But everything that happened since they was here and all the success, I got to give that credit to them. Yeah, you may have got them here, but they put in the work. You didn't do nothing but sign them in. You brought them in for an interview, and you gave them a stamp of approval. That's all you did. They went out there and had to burn the midnight oil and come up with plays and set up throughout the night and how to dissect defenses and how to come up with schemes to win. You didn't do nothing but take the credit for it. He the guy in the group project that just put his name on it, and everybody else did the work. Come on now, where my high school is at, man. All of my college graduates and everybody. Y'all know what it was like when we was in school doing projects, and y'all always had that one person in the group. You did all the work, and he comes signing his damn name on it, on top, big and in all caps. You know what I'm saying? And he get an A2. You're like, bro, you ain't put in on this. Was Smoking South Friday? You ain't put in on this, man. Mickey ain't put in on this. All you did was write your name on it. You ain't put in on this. Somebody say, we not in chopper style. We in chains gonna... Boy, it's some sad singing and flower bringing in New Orleans, bro. You ain't lying. I'm still in my chopper style, though. I don't care. Win, lose, or draw. Win, lose, or draw. It's cool. Got 3 easy games in a row at home. Hey, don't count on that. If you talking about Saints, don't count on that. Ain't nothing easy for the Saints. We a loss away. Every time we play, we a loss away. One thing about the Giants, they gonna fire. Yeah, they do. Well, I wish Saints was like that. Arizona, Saints, Atlanta. Oh, okay, you must be talking about your team. I'm about to say, ain't nothing easy for the Saints. Ain't nothing easy. Gail, a woman, so they're taking advantage of her. No, I can't say that. Because if you look at it's all about knowing what your brain is and the ins and outs of the business. Gail Benson is not a football person. And I can't say it's a woman because if you look on the basketball side, look at Jeannie Buss, who was running the operations for the Lakers. The Buss family known for basketball, so she knows basketball. She's a woman. She's not getting taken advantage of. She knows basketball. Gail don't know it. Gail don't even know what she's being taken advantage of. If that is the case, because she don't know it. She don't know it. So she wouldn't know if she's being taken advantage of or not. And I don't think they're taking advantage of her to that degree. I just feel like there's nobody telling them what to do. Now, if you want to consider that, but I just really feel like they think they're right, and Gail thinks that they know what they're doing because she don't know. So if I don't know, maybe that person know. That's just like when you bring your car to a mechanic and he tell you it's X, Y, Z. You're going to take it for face value because first thing you're going to say is, man, I don't work on cars. He'd know better than I would. You know? That's how they be getting us too. Stay woke. Stay woke. I'm going to scroll down though, man, because like I said, I get to talking and I get to getting behind. I'm trying to get everybody comments. Look, Young Nola say group projects. Yeah, Young Nola, you know about them group projects, bro. Hopefully you were one of the ones putting your name on the project and ain't do the work. Big Pun say that loss was strictly on coaching. Not getting players out the game when they underperforming and bad play calling in the red zone. Man, I don't know what they was doing in the red zone, bro. It's like they got in the red zone and started having a kumbaya, come to Jesus meeting, bro. I don't know what the hell was going on in that red zone, but it sure wasn't no football being played in that red zone. I can tell you that much. And while I'm reading these comments, man, I want to once again, I want to thank TJ for allowing me to fill in for him, y'all. And I want to thank y'all, Who That Nation, for making me feel comfortable, because y'all don't realize how nervous and stuff I was, man. I want to give y'all good content, just like TJ give y'all good content. And I told myself, I said, I'm not going to try to be TJ. I just want to be the best version of myself. And I want to be truthful and make sure there wasn't no big drop-off from when he hosted and when I fill in and co-hosting, man. So hopefully I'm doing a good job, Who That Nation. I know y'all going to keep it real with me. I just want y'all to be entertained, get the facts, and have a good time, man, because that's really what it's all about. So I appreciate y'all, man, for hanging in here with me and guiding me through this, because this is something I really want to do, Who That Nation. And I think I owe it all to TJ and Ross Jackson and Hoodie Jew and Aaron from the Black and Gold and the Boo Crew, you know, and Big Q and all these other entities that come before me, man. Like, I'm just so excited to be recognized in the same space as these guys, man. Oh, and on tomorrow on the NFC South Roundtable, I will be filling in. Yes, I will be there on the NFC South Roundtable on Tuesday night. So make sure that y'all tune in. I will put that link in there tomorrow before the show, before that live stream. So I will be letting y'all know, giving y'all a heads up, but I will be there, man, on the NFC South Roundtable, man. Shout out to Berto and Clay and all those guys, man. It's good stuff over there. Real good stuff. Let me get back to these comments, man. I ain't gonna keep y'all too much longer, man. I just wanted to let everybody, you know what I'm saying, say what they had to say. Keith said you doing a good job, Chosen. You Gucci, bro. Appreciate it, man. Like I said, man, I didn't want it to be weird. I just wanted to keep everything going, y'all. So, and I'm looking forward to doing more if TJ had me, you know. All right, let's get back to some football. Jeremiah said, ain't nothing on our team. Offense line don't work on the field, bro. I'd rather watch the NBA college basketball playing on my PS5. For real. I'm done with this season. Straight up, it's a real show for real. Jeremiah, you said a mouthful, bro, and I can't be mad with you, man, for feeling that way. It has been, bro. It has been, but the thing is, what we gonna do about it? What we gonna do about it, bro? We don't have the answers. We don't have the answers, Sway. We don't have the answers, bro. We don't. Well, I'll put it like this. We may have the answers, but who's gonna listen to our answers? And they could be some legit answers, but who's gonna listen? When you're dealing with millionaires and people who have power who feel like you can't tell them nothing. But I don't want this to go over here. I don't want to make it seem like that it was just the Saints that was just bad. Let's not get it twisted, y'all. Atlanta came and put belts to ass. I would be remiss if I didn't say that. Atlanta did come to play. Even though we had bad coaching, I don't want to make it seem like that it was more what the Saints didn't do versus what the Falcons did do. The Falcons came to play. All right. And that is a talented team over there. I'm not even gonna stunt, y'all. That's a talented team over there. They stacked. They got more than what we got. They just don't have the right coach like us to put them in a position to do it, but they was able to get it done on yesterday. Could you imagine if we had the talent that Atlanta has? The playmakers? I take that back. The playmakers they had and the coaches to get the best out of them. That's what I want. That's what I want to say. Because you can have the talent, but if you ain't got nobody getting the best out of that talent, then you're just wasting them. You're wasting them. Look no further, Alvin Kamara. Look no further, Taysom Hill. You're not using them right. You're not using them right. Big Pun say you doing better than grouping. Hey, bro. Hey, yeah. That says a lot. Yeah. They're sure doing better than groupie. We have to lower our expectations. Drew and Peyton is no longer in the building. I don't feel we got to lower our expectations, but we got to stop looking for Drew and Sean expectations in these new coaches. That era is gone. You can have good expectations for your team. Nothing wrong with that. Realistic expectations. You can have those. Nothing wrong with that. But you just can't expect to have this in this person that was in this person, because that's what makes those people unique. Kellen Moore would never be Sean Payton. But Kellen Moore doesn't have to be Sean Payton to be successful. He just needs to be aggressive and just be more aware of what he has and use it. That's all. It's a place in the league for quarterbacks that's not Sean Payton. I mean, for coaches that's not Sean Payton. There's a place in this league for quarterbacks that's not Drew Brees, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, and Brett Favre, and Joe Montana, and Big Ben Roethlisberger. Shout out to Big Ben. I miss watching Big Ben play. That was one of my favorite quarterbacks, y'all. But you don't have to be those elite group of quarterbacks to win. They showed you that. You build a good team around you, and y'all play. You be confident enough. Get you some dogs. Get you some consistency. Get you a good run game, a solid defense, and you can go places. You don't have to be a superstar. You don't have to be a megastar, because the truth of the matter is everybody is not one. Everybody not one. But you don't need that to win. You don't need that to win. Dalton says, Kellen just needs to stop being so soft. NFL is not a house to sleep. Yeah, man. You can't. You'll never win with a soft head coach. Never. Never. Because his staff going to be soft. I didn't expect Kellen to struggle with the decision-making as much as he has. Very disappointing. Man, I didn't expect that either. But we're here now, so it's crazy how you didn't expect it to go from expecting the worst. You didn't expect the worst, now you expect the worst. At least I do. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Our defense is doing their jobs. The problem is the lack of talent on the offensive side of the ball. You're doing a good job filling in, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, bro. That means a lot. Yeah, man. Like I was saying earlier, the defense is not the defense is not. It's not really the problem. We need some. We need some work on defense, but it damn sure ain't nowhere near the offense. It ain't nowhere near the offense. The offense needs way more work than the defense, because the way that defense played on yesterday, you could have won that game. It's just the offense that can't stop. It's just the offense that need help. The way the offense played yesterday, that's not gonna get you nowhere. That's not gonna get you nowhere. You had several trips into the red zone, man, and you come away with 6 points, and you wouldn't have got the points you did got if it wasn't for who? The defense, a pick six. Case in point, right? So let that sink in. If that wouldn't have happened, the score would have been 3-24. We don't get that pick six, it's 3-24. Your leading rusher was Tyler Shuck, a quarterback that is not very mobile, but he can scramble and escape to make a play. Y'all realize how bad that is? Tyler Shuck ain't known for scrambling. He's not Lamar Jackson. He's not Michael Vick. Hell, he's not Kyler Murray. He can use his legs when he have to, but that's not his game. That's not his game. And he is the leading rusher on yesterday. He was the leading rusher yesterday. That goes to show you how that shows how the game went. We didn't even look this bad with Dennis Allen. Man, that's like, I don't even know what to say about that. We look bad. We look bad with both of them. I guess it's which one how bad you want to look. You want to look Kellen Moore bad, or you want to look Dennis Allen bad? But we look bad. Maybe not that bad, but we still was bad. Cobra said, I think we all lowered our expectations. Thus the frustration when they failed to hit the low marks. Down to relying on the field goal kicker that can't hit field goals. Bro, we come a long way, who that nation. Remember when double-digit wins was a no-brainer? Yeah, we're gonna win 10 games. Playoffs, yeah, man. We divisional round at the least. Ain't no wild card, divisional round at the least. We went from that to, can we please get a field goal? Boy, the drop off is real. Y'all, we went from no less than the divisional rounds to, can you please make a field goal? It's bad. I know TJ told us in 2021 that some dark days was ahead, but my God, it's dark. It is dark. I'm here for it now. I'm here for it. Don't get it twisted. I'm here for it. But man, but y'all ain't here with me, so I'm gonna take a few more, and we're gonna wrap this up, man. Like I said, I want to appreciate everybody, but Addison said that's why I was so big on drafting Scatterboo. He's getting that touchdown on the one, but people calling him a fourth rounder at best. Can't teach fight and toughness. We need that. You can't, bro. Either you're a dog or you're not. Either you got it in you or you're not. You can't coach dog. You can't coach dog. It's something in you. And that goes with coaching too. You can't be a dog. You can't go find. Well, you can't go buy a dog personality and apply it to you to be able to coach. That's something you gotta have. That's just something you're born with. That's just something we're born with, bro. Mad Drummer say it's dark, but we can't talk no ish. Nah, it's dark. I'm still gonna talk my ish though, cause like I say, it's the fun of it. That's just me. I like to talk, but yeah, man, I get what you're saying. Bob said we averaging 12 points. Don't tell me that no more. Don't tell me that no more. Bob also says it's 100% coaching. Yeah. Dalton say it's Gail, Mickey, and Kellen is main reason for this mess. Mickey entirely. Kellen just got here. So Kellen part of it now. But who brought Kellen in? Who gave Mickey the okay to bring Kellen in? You see what I'm saying? It starts at the top. It starts at the top. George John said we picked the wrong coach. Yeah, I mean, it really wasn't much height to pick from, but we definitely got the worst of the litter. I don't know how the other coaches panning out that was in that coaching carousel looking for head coaching jobs when we went and got Kellen Moore. But yeah, Kellen Moore definitely went Nick. I wonder how the other guys doing. I don't really know right off back who else it was in the hunt, other than well, he already had the job with the Chargers. Talking Jim Harbaugh, but we know what he was already. He was a proven commodity before he came from college, and he was in the pros before. So we already know what he was with the 49ers. Yeah, it look like I'm pretty much all caught up, man. We just talking at this point. But yeah, man. So before I wrap it up, man, I just want to say, man, I appreciate y'all. If I miss y'all comments, I'm sorry. Charge it to my head, not my heart. You know what I'm saying? This is my first time hosting it. You know what I'm a man. So y'all bear with me, man. So, but yeah, we're gonna fix it out, man. But final thoughts on the Saints, man, versus the Atlanta Falcons. What did you learn? What did you learn that you did not already know about this team? Soft coaching, incompetent players, poor execution, and a defense that just can't stay on the field all day until the offense figure it out. I don't expect them to. I don't expect them to, man. The Saints gotta get better in the offseason. We gotta hit on the drafts. We got to make the right choices. We got to save our money, get out there right. And we just got to go from there, bro, and pray that Mickey Loomis figure this thing out because we know he's not going nowhere no time soon. We know he's not going no time soon. Get rid of Cesar Ruiz. Get rid of Blake Grupe. You can start there. I don't exactly know where we need to go, but I know where we need to start. We need to start there. You start with getting rid of them two and addressing what you need in the draft, man. Get this old line patched up the best way you could. It's going to take some doing. I already said this rebuild is going to take at least 2-3. This ain't it. I don't think we're going to be as bad next year, but we ain't going to be where we want to be. This rebuild is going to take at least 2-3 more seasons before we start seeing some light at the end of the tunnel. So I'm in for so just strap in because this ain't gonna be it, y'all. This ain't gonna be it. But I want to thank all y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all for watching the State of the Saints podcast, man. This has been the Final Thoughts. Make sure that you guys tune in. Apple Music, iHeartRadio, Spotify podcast, man. Make sure that y'all check me out, man. New podcast alert, man. It's your man Chosen Kingston. I got the new podcast, Off the Dome podcast. Make sure y'all go subscribe. If you want to look me up, man, y'all go look it up on YouTube. Search iPod 504, ODD. POD 504, man. That's iPod 504, Off the Dome, man. Unscripted Saints Talk, man. I'm your host, Chosen Kingston, and I thank y'all for allowing me to fill in for my man TJ Jones. Love you, brother. Can't wait to have you back next week. And yeah, man, it's been the State of the Saints, man. Y'all made this show what it is, and I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Don't forget, man, NFC South Roundtable on tomorrow, 7 o'clock Central Time, 8 o'clock Eastern, man. Make sure that y'all be there. Show your love to your boy Chosen, man. Help make sure y'all support me. Well, I'm going to go over there and eat some crow because I talk some noise with Archangel and the rest of them boys in there. But we ain't ducking no smoke. Y'all know we ain't ducking no smoke. TJ wouldn't want us ducking no smoke. So guess what? I'm going in there head first, and I'm going to stand on all 10 of them things, man. So y'all already know what it is, man. So till next time, all I got to say is, who that?
Thank you for listening to my daddy's podcast. Please subscribe to our channel.